Hello and welcome to another video. I sincerely hope with the videos that I've released, with the exception of the ones that I've released with me singing my little hairy heart out, that you've come to the realization that the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses are all evil, cruel apostates. Today, I'll be talking about the new light deception that the governing body use to con the brotherhood into believing that they are in direct communication with Jehovah God himself, dispensing progressive understanding of the scriptures. Now, the scripture that the apostates use to back that up, that claim up, is Proverbs 4, verse 18. Now, taking that scripture on its own, it would seem convincing, as it says. But the path of the righteous ones is like the bright light that is getting lighter and lighter until the day is firmly established. However, we need to get that verse in its context, because verse 18 is sandwiched between verses 14 to 17, and then after verse 18 you've got verse 19. Now let's turn to that together, please. It's at Proverbs 4, verses 14 to 19. That's Proverbs 4, verses 14 to 19. And you'll notice there that those verses are in a paragraph together. So it's talking about the same topic. So let's read that together. So it reads there, it says, "Into the path of the wicked ones do not enter, and do not walk straight on into the way of the bad ones. Shun it, do not pass along by it. Turn aside from it and pass along. For they do not sleep unless they do badness, and their sleep has been snatched away unless they cause someone to stumble. For they have fed themselves with the bread of wickedness, and the wine of acts of violence is what they drink. But the path of the righteous ones is like the bright light that is getting lighter and lighter until the day is firmly established. The way of the wicked ones is like the gloom. They have not known at what they keep stumbling." As we can clearly see there from Proverbs 4, 14 to 19, and especially verse 18, it's got absolutely nothing to do whatsoever with progressive understanding of Scripture. What that passage of Scripture is talking about is it's describing the life course of a wicked person, contrasting it to a righteous person who is endeavoring to live his life day by day in accord with Jehovah's laws and principles. Let's turn together, please, to Hebrews 6, verse 18. That's Hebrews 6, verse 18. It reads there, it says, "In order that, through two unchangeable things in which it is impossible for God to lie, we who have fled to the refuge may have strong encouragement to lay hold on the hope set before us." So we see there it's impossible for Jehovah to lie. By the apostates spouting this new world light falsehood, they're saying that God is a liar who gives his servants wrong information just to tie them over until a later time when he'll change it with accurate information. That's totally unscriptural. This new light teaching gives the governing body apostates carte blanche to twist and manipulate the scriptures any way they want to gain their evil agenda. I've stated this in a previous video, and I'll reiterate it again. the entire brotherhood of Jehovah's Witnesses, and by extension the whole world, are in terrible peril. That peril, that danger, is the mark of the wild beast. For Jehovah's Witnesses, that will be promoted to the hilt by the governing body apostates, and the governments of this world, under Satan's rulership, will promote it also. Anyone who takes that mark are toast at Armageddon, as they've nailed their colours to the mast for Satan's system. I strongly urge any one of Jehovah's Witnesses who are watching this video to leave the religion without delay in accord with Revelation 18, 4-8. For non-Jehovah's Witnesses, I strongly urge you to read 1 Corinthians 6, 9-11 and act accordingly to give you a fighting chance of being an Armageddon survivor and having a glorious future for yourself and your family. Thank you very much. Bye.